I've always said that don't ever think that when you go into the Big Brother house, you are going to be moral, decent, you are going to be all cute, or 100% all right. Don't ever think like that because you don't really know how it feels like until you get there. Until you get there. Do you know there are Big Brother housemates who were doing soapy? They won't tell you now. They won't tell you. Faith revealed it. And he also said, he also revealed how he coped with sex issues in the house. As an adult, an adult who's active, in a month you would be looking at having sex at least, say maybe 15 to 20 times, depending on who you are. I'm not even going to start thinking or start shaming anybody that, oh, you do it every 30 over 30 or 20 over 30 or 15 over 30. And by the way, regarding health advice, I think there's a certain doctor that said that as a man, in order for you to avoid prostate, that you should have enough sex, and that sex can assist you to ejaculate. That's the word, ejaculate at least 21 times in a month. That was what one doctor said. Even though I don't totally agree with everything he said, but there's a little truth. There's nobody I've asked, including doctors, that will tell you that it's false. But they just tell you, but there are other reasons for prostate, not necessarily that. But yes, it's also part of it. That's what they'll tell you. So it's not a case of trying to form holy. If you are active at that stage, and maybe you are really, really active, and you get into the Big Brother house, and you look left, you look right, nobody they agree. What do you expect sort of man to do? Especially when you now stay inside the house for 2 months plus. It's 72 days, right? It's 2 months plus. Okay. Other seasons, I thought it was 90 days, 3 months. But for crying out loud, you guys, and then you now, and beyond even sex. Now, let me finish the one about sex. So if you are someone who is that urgy, you want to really have it every maybe two days or three days, as the case may be, you're not going to do that in the house because you're going to be living with strangers. And even if you come in there and like people and want to love them, want to have discussions with them, because they are strangers. You can't just see somebody today and say, I don't the you guys control yourself. So it's an enclosed environment. You just have to walk your way through. So when Faith, in an interview, stated how he coped, oh, Jim, I said, okay, I can understand. Don't ever think in your life that when you get into your brother house, or when something that you're not going to do this, you're going to do this. Even what's her name, Dede, that thought she played a very decent game. It wasn't her plan to go and kiss Kola. If you ask Dede now, say, man, did you mean to kiss Kola? You go say, now so you take bio, now so you take bio, no be say I mean that. But in that enclosed environment, you are conditioned to just go with what is you are seeing. Guys, you don't even know how the human mind works. You'll be put in certain situations where you will be so helpless, and the only help you've got to get is just the ones around you. Just anything, just to help yourself. So that's why I said when you want to judge people in Big Brother houses, remove decency. You can just yab them based on a yab the yab, but remove say if you go there you don't go fit. Now lie. What we need to do just to give you 48 hours or 72 hours max, your true color go show. You go there mad. Let's listen to Faith, what he said about coping with sex inside the Big Brother house? Voila.
That's guy. Let's be real. This is a night show. Let's be real.
Yeah.
As guy, when the thing they hook you, you know, what did happen? I don't know.
Okay, so you mean in the house?
Of course, in the house.
Yeah, we're in the house. Exactly. Let me not lie. If you put me in Big Brother, I could mess up with.
There are effects, which is why whenever someone
Don't lie to us, right?
No, I won't lie to you.
You guys actually go out somewhere and go and buy.
No, you can't. You can't.
go
It's
anywhere.
all locked in.
You're all locked in.
And the reason why I always say I respect everyone in the house, everyone has ever been through that process.
Yeah.
'Cause I've been through the process. And there's something that happens to you psychologically when you're in a confined space.
Environment.
No.
That's the reason why they isolate prisoners, for example.
Yeah,
it
that's
affects
what I'm
you.
saying.
It affects you mentally.
Yeah.
So now, couple that with people you've never met before. And not just people you've never met before. People that are not desperate,
Competitive.
but they want to win.
You want to win.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That's
It's a
another
competition.
thing.
Yes.
It's a competition. But for the sex thing you mentioned,
Yeah.
I feel like there's a certain discipline you might have. Like,
Yeah,
sex,
we all have
is,
discipline,
sex is
but-
great.
Yeah.
I agree with you.
But some of us have high sex drive or higher
Yes.
sex drive. After 24 hours, you go to the hell, like,
Yes.
I know it's good. People are different.
Yeah.
So you get, but at the same time, over there, you could literally just, it's like trying to break a habit.
Yeah.
Or trying to say, no, I don't want to do something. It doesn't mean it's easy.
Yeah.
It just means you're choosing to make a decision to
Of course.
To stay off.
But I agree with you. What do you know before I agree? You know what makes it worse? Like, it's not like, oh, there's a different room, there's a different room. You're seeing everybody go to the shower, seeing everybody go to the toilet. Like, it's right there.
Yes.
But then-
So
I can't even do it.
so you can't. So peace, nothing there.
I mean, some people did.
Yeah. Give us this thing.
This guy, the Chris. He says some people did that should give him. They should give him gist. Give him gist for who? For what? So, I don't think it's okay. I don't think it's moral for you to judge people in a situation where it is not ideal. I think that's what I was trying to explain in the first part. Don't judge people. Don't judge people with morality or with all sense of what it should be when it is not an ideal situation. It's not an ideal situation in Big Brother house. Please, it's not. It's not. And don't tell me, oh, I can lock myself inside the house, only me from morning till night. It's not the same. Look, let me tell you the difference between telling yourself that I can lock myself inside the house for morning till 4 days and I'll not feel anything. This is who I am. That's how I'm brought up. Let me tell you how the mind works. If you condition your mind, if you are conditioned by force not to leave a particular location, from that D, you start having problems. You start having issues. You start having issues. But if you know that it is condition placed on yourself by yourself, it means you can break it. You can say, you know what, I'm not tired for this house. After 24 hours, and let me go out. You are in control. You are in charge. You are in absolute charge of whatever decisions that you're taking. You are not conditioned by rules, by laws, by security agencies. You're going to be here. It's totally different. It's totally different. It's not the same thing. So don't judge people. Don't stay out of the house and judge people that behave in a certain kind of way in the house. That's why I say don't judge. Even a yab is okay. Yab or you can. Oh, you go pee inside person box. Oh, you throw person food for plate. Oh, yes, yab, you can yab. It's normal. I mean, banter is good for the glam, but it's not the same thing when you now start hoisting morality. Say, oh, I'm moral. I cannot do this. I cannot do that. Oh, go enter there first now. Enter there, make you see. Beauty Tukura, the first lady to be disqualified in a very short period of time of 2 weeks. If you ask her, look, I mean, did you think you were going to be disqualified in the first 2 weeks? Of course not. She was conditioned. She didn't think, she thought Big Brother is just a place where you could just come and then you go scot-free, you can behave anyhow. The Big Brother showed her red card. And when she dawned on her, with all the depression and people talking down on her about her behavior and character and all whatnot. Come on, man. Come on, guys. So don't hoist your morality on people because you are not in their condition. Let them be in their condition, and just like what he said about the fact that when you get in there, it's going to be your discipline that would really save you, your level of discipline. You think Sultana dancing on the cock of Jason, you think she likes it, or she comes out and sees the video? Oh, you think she likes it? Or you think Mide and Bright Morgan doing their thing, you think she likes it? She sees that the visuals are online, and every now and then somebody tends to relieve that moment when she wants to be happy, excited. Somebody brings up that issue, Mide's ex or Mide's handbag or something, you know. I'm sorry, Morgan's handbag or Morgan's, sex toy or something, or which one is it? Do you think they want it? Their minds are conditioned. Their minds are conditioned to just fall. I mean, even Isabella, if you even ask Isabella today now, saying, you know what, this thing, see what you were doing in the house, and it showed that you didn't have control over your urge for man. From Keikumi to this person, to that person, to this person, to that person. It looks like that's what you do, and after all, you have a child outside. Maybe that's what you do that got you the child. But you will never know that this girl could have been someone who could be reserved in person when you meet her. In her real life, she has some sense of dignity beyond what she portrayed on TV. Or you think that portrayal of her moving from one man to another on TV, do you think she likes it, or do you think she doesn't? If she can cancel that in people's head and people's brain, she wouldn't do it. I don't know if you understand what I'm trying to say. So don't in any way try to hoist morality, because it is not an ideal situation. When somebody in an ideal situation in the house, maybe your personal house or something, and you move out wherever you want to move out and everything. It's a totally different ball game, guys. It's a totally different ball game. So don't even do that. Don't even go there. I can tell you for free that's then we can now say we can now put on morality, put on Bible, put on Jesus, put on God, everything around the hands. See, this thing is bad. But my dear, Big Brother house is not an ideal environment for you to hoist morality on someone, or hoist your personal choices or personal decisions on someone. Allow them do their thing and let them play their game the way they can. When they come out, then when they start playing back, why do you think even Faith said he would have had a better approach to certain things? The house conditions you. And going back, he said he's watched that video again, and he says that he could have just let it go. In that Punch interview, he said he would have just let it go. I mean, at that point, there was nothing he was going to use that bucket to do. There was nothing, it was just that Sultana did not come out early, and she wants to now dictate to us now that she's coming late to do it. So he might have just left it. But but again, like I said, that disqualifications was Faith's fate. Oh, I give myself joy. That disqualification was Faith's fate. So it is what it is. I'm not even going to dwell well on that, but let me just let you guys know that sex in the house is difficult to hold, especially if you are not disciplined. But then again, it's very important to have discipline, especially when it comes to that. It's not that everybody in the house or anybody or all adults. That's why they say it's 21 and above. It's not that all adults don't know that you should have sex or something. Yeah, it's not that people don't know that you should have sex. Yes, you should have sex, but again, everybody hides it to have it. Everybody hides to have it. At least you get to a room, or even if in a car, at least you hide to have it. You don't want to expose your you don't have to expose your bomb in the public, So, but then you are in the public space and as huge as international TV, it's not nice for you not to show that you have some discipline, no matter how strong. And so when you come back, if you want to have a rolling coaster or a beach ride of sex all through the night, then you can have it. Then you can have it. But again, by the time you're going to be entertaining us, why show us a bomb and not show us how indisciplined you are? That's how the world works. Let me know what you think in the comments. I would always love to hear from you.